Hello, welcome to another episode of Stories. Stories,
Collide.
boom. And as you know, we are eating our wonderful chili roasted pistachios as per usual. If you're out there, wonderful the company, we are happy to endorse and
Let's
accept.
get to it.
Let's get to it. So let's begin by spinning that genre wheel, shall we?
Film noir.
Film noir.
That's a favorite of yours, buddy.
I love film noir. I think of like people smoking, Blade Runner, um, creepy things happening, like Kafkaesque. What do you think about when you hear film noir?
Dead bodies, crime, detective, um, affairs, or like private eye, you know, following people,
I love.
um, investigation. Is that right?
I think so. I agree totally. Yeah.
Is film noir like Hitchcock?
Yeah. I think it is. I think it's
Is
Twilight
that is
Zone.
it like Casablanca? What?
Yeah, Casablanca. That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. So let's watch some film noir.
What's gonna happen now?
Oh, right. So I guess I'm gonna kind of describe a movie. We'll watch one movie and then,
Me?
yeah,
And then
and then,
something, I don't know, something like this.
oh yeah,
Looks like this.
these films are gonna have cinematic intercourse.
Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean.
They're going to hug, which reminds me of,
Shall we start?
yeah.
Ah, do tell.
In all the promises, in all the world, she had to walk into mine. This lady had troubles. She had a real suspicious look about her, like she was hiding some kind of secret. And I get the feeling that she wasn't exactly innocent. So she opened the door and said,
It wasn't me.
"Oh, it wasn't? Then,
I did not do it.
ha, you know what I've noticed in my line of work? People who say they didn't do it always do it. Tell me something.
I
Where were you last night?
I have an alibi.
Do tell."
I was with your wife.
You were with Nancy
Yes, we were getting our hair done.
all night?
Yes, we were doing each other's hair in our 90s.
I find that.
Ask her.
I'm going to ask her. So I said goodbye to this mysterious woman who felt compelled to come into my office and tell me how she spent the night with my wife, who is a very sensual woman. Very, very, with a come hither look in her eyes that makes you want to pour yourself a glass of bourbon and take the edge off. And I wanted to know, Nancy,
Yes, my darling.
your hair looks fantastic.
Yes, last night, my girlfriend and I were doing each other's hair.
Yes, I might.
How's your brandy?
It's pretty strong. It's very strong. Nancy,
Just the way you like it. Yes, honey, my darling.
we've only been doing this trial separation for one night, and already you've taken a lover?
Oh my goodness, honey, what are you accusing me of? I am not a lesbo.
Well, I'll tell you something, Nancy.
Yes, my darling.
Story is awfully suspicious. I am a private eye. Don't
I
forget,
know.
I walked by your house last night. The lights were off. Nancy.
I don't know what you're accusing me of, darling.
Oh, don't you? Who? Who cuts each other's hair and the hair stays the same length? I see everything. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. And I'm also really sorry. Can you take me back? Come on. I said I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. But Nancy just walked away, and I was feeling broken inside. So I went to, so I took a long look in the mirror, and I had to confront myself. Why? Why did she leave us? I can't hear you.
Why did she leave us? I can't hear you.
I
I
I thought I was a good listener,
I thought I was a good listener.
but I thought we were doing well. What went wrong?
What went wrong?
Hey mirror,
Mirror?
who's who's the most beautiful of all?
Why, your wife, of course.
I don't think I tell her that enough.
I don't think I do either.
So I left the mirror and I confronted some hard truths. I wanted Nancy back. I needed her back. But I needed to do something. I needed to earn her trust back. So I met up with her friend, the mysterious woman who came into my office the first day. Your hair looks great.
Nancy did it.
What does Nancy see in you?
I'm a good listener.
I thought I was a good listener too. I hear everything that people tell me.
Hearing is not listening.
Hearing is not listening. What's the difference?
Hearing is not listening.
I
You're not listening. That's why you don't know.
oh, wow.
It's what's not said.
It's what
Just like
not said?
just like I did not do it.
Wait a second. Now I get the feeling. Now I am listening. Now I am hearing. Now I'm understanding. You, you,
Me?
you.
Me?
What exactly do you mean by did each other's hair?
We did each other's hair.
I heard that. And I went to talk with Nancy.
Hello, darling.
Don't you darling me.
Here, have a bourbon. Calm down, honey. I love you. You look luscious.
I hear you, and you know what else?
What's that, my dear?
I think I'm finally listening.
I think you are too.
You
I see it.
I feel like you really understand me. You know that this is my favorite drink.
I love you, dear.
I don't even know what your favorite drink is or what you even love to do.
No, you don't.
Well, now I'm listening.
Do you have time to?
I got all the time in the world.
You don't have a body to figure out who killed it?
My work has been destroying our relationship. Let's do something you like for a change. Nan,
Really? You mean it?
yeah, I mean it.
Can we have some pillow talk?
Yes, I would love nothing more. Nancy,
Stephen.
all I ever wanted was pillow talk, but I didn't even know it.
Oh, Stephen. My pillow loves your pillow.
Maybe they can reconcile.
Now don't be so dirty, honey. Let's keep it clean. I love you.
I love you. And that's how I won my Nancy back. And ever since that day, I stopped hearing and started listening. And we've been living happily ever after. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That made me cry.
That was beautiful. It's like when she poured him that bourbon, like she really understood him. And then he like had this epiphany, like, well, he didn't know anything about her.
She must have felt so lonely throughout their whole relationship to that point, huh?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm glad they figured it out.
Yeah, epiphanies can really save a marriage, huh?
Definitely.
You know what I was thinking about film noir, buddy?
What's that, pal?
Don't they also have like a lot of like black and white, kind of sharp, kind of like close-ups or something, really abstract.
Yeah, they do.
Hmm.
A lot of
Well,
step.
let's see the next. Huh?
Yeah, let's see the next one. I'm
What were
excited.
you gonna say, buddy?
A lot of stepping out of the shadow for a dramatic moment with
Ah,
the camera, breaking that
very
third wall.
dramatic. Yes,
Let's see what
love
happens.
it. Let's see what happens. It was an alleyway. It was dark. I was walking from the opera to my friend's house for an after dinner aperitif, and a mysterious stranger slipped out from the shadow and approached me.
Pardon me, but you're standing in my alleyway.
Well, I did not know this was your alleyway, sir. I apologize.
Well, it's too late. I don't take I don't accept apologies. You're trespassing.
I was frozen, and then he whipped something out from his trench coat.
These look familiar?
Those are my keys.
Yes, well, now they're my keys. You
But
invaded my home. Now I'm gonna do the same to you.
but how did you know it was me?
You've had this coming for a long time. The way you step into other people's lives. It's time somebody taught you a lesson.
And with that, he disappeared into the night. I was frightened because I had thought that nobody knew my identity. I thought that I was very good at keeping my identity secret. How did this mysterious gentleman know that I invaded people's homes? I felt frightened for my roommate, who happened to be Sherlock Holmes. So I rushed home and I knocked on his bedroom door. He answered, opening the door wearing his robe. Sherlock, Sherlock, I cannot tell you why I am afraid for my life, but suffice it to say, I believe that we shall be invaded shortly, and I cannot tell you why.
Well, my dear, it's quite simple actually. I've noticed at least 5 things that are different about you today. 1, you're perspiring. 2, the gravel on your shoe is reminiscent of a strange alleyway. 3, the lump in your pocket is missing. That's where your keys used to be. 4, you've woken me up at a very odd hour of the night. And 5, someone is going to break into our home.
Yes, Sherlock, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Someone's going to break into our home any moment now. I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. I've kept so many secrets from you, Sherlock. Mostly because it was delicious because you are such a know-it-all, and this was one thing you did not know, and I felt so, deliciously happy about that. But that's over now because our lives are in danger.
Wait a second. Wait just one moment. What?
Yes.
You think I'm a know-it-all?
Oh, Sherlock, there's no time for this. This mysterious stranger is going to break in any second. Do we have weapons to defend ourselves?
Perhaps. But I don't want to be a know-it-all.
Oh, Sherlock, let's not be petty. You know what? I'm going to call the constable. And so I closed the door to Sherlock's room and I called the constable, and he came over immediately. Fat constable, so cheerful, but very competent. Charlie. Constable Charlie. So
Yeah,
that's what's
watching.
so that's what's happening. They're gonna invade any moment.
Ah, yes. You know, your roommate, Sherlock, called not but 15 minutes ago. Told me the situation was under control and that he had
No.
personal issues to work out with you before launching an investigation.
Uh well, I didn't even think about the investigation part. The main thing, Charlie, be a good chap and uh take out your baton so you can defend us. I believe this mysterious stranger is dangerous.
I could do that. I could stand guard in front of your window,
Thank you, thank you. Be a good chap there now.
but I won't.
What?
I won't because it breaks my heart to see the two people who I love most in this world, who've helped me solve many a case, not getting along, and I feel like I owe it to my good friend Sherlock, as well as to you, Watson, to let you resolve your differences.
So Charlie left, and just me and Sherlock at home. Any moment, Sherlock, any moment, this stranger is going to break in, and he is quite dangerous, I'm sure. Can we put these petty differences behind us just for the moment?
As per usual, I am 10 steps ahead of you. However, I do not I do not like people keeping secrets from me, Watson. And I certainly do not appreciate being called a know-it-all.
And so we went back and forth for hours in this manner until finally I was hoping for the stranger to break in because this was the worst argument my best friend Sherlock and I've ever had. I was tearing my hair out. It was just so ugly. Until finally the stranger's footsteps were at our door, and the door opened and there he was with
Well,
my keys.
looking for something? Hmm?
No, don't hurt us, stranger. Sherlock, don't worry, I'll protect you. Sherlock, I got you.
He tells me you think he's a know-it-all.
How did you know that, stranger?
How did I know
What
that?
do you want from us, stranger? I demand it. I demand you explain yourself. Why do you have my keys, and what do you want from us?
I'll tell you why I have your keys. Because your know-it-all roommate gave them to me.
Sherlock! Sherlock, how could you? You gave him my keys?
That's
Why?
right. This is a wake-up call, Watson. I want you to know that I will always be a step ahead of you.
Wow. Give those keys back to me. Does that mean we were never in danger?
I'll give the keys to the one I serve.
Sherlock, does he mean you?
Thank you. You may go now. Of course he means me.
Oh, Sherlock, you do know it all, don't you? Does that mean you know that I've been invading people's homes?
Invading people's lives. Yes,
You knew this whole time.
I know everything. And here's one thing you won't get away with, Watson.
What's that, dear friend?
Tricking Sherlock.
You know what? That means a lot to me that you knew my secret this whole time. I
Really?
invaded people's homes to try on their underwear. And you didn't say a thing. You didn't say a word. You didn't treat me like some pervert. You just went on treating me like good old Watson.
I respect you. That's why. Watson, you're my best friend.
Sherlock, you're my best friend.
Let's sneak into a house together.
Yes! I love that ending.
What a twist.
Buddy, that reminds me of me and you.
What? You think
That
I'm
reminds me of me
little?
and you.
Uh,
Yeah,
and the-
you're, what? I think, yeah, you're Watson. I'm Sherlock.
oh, you're a know-it-all, and I sneak around wearing people's underwear.
No,
What?
I'm the smart one. You're the pervert.
How deliciously wicked. I wonder what would happen if these stories collided.
Let us see, shall we?
Let's find out.
Have a drink.
Thank you, ma'am.
Just how you like it, Sherlock.
Yes, I like water. Now, I'm gonna save you the trouble because I already know.
What? I didn't even say a word, Sherlock.
I already know that
What do you know? What? What do you know, Sherlock?
you are up to no good, Nancy.
Me?
Yes. But that's not
Tell
what.
me 5 reasons why you think that, Sherlock.
One, you seem to be eating, but there's no food on your fork. Two, you gave me a cup with nothing in it. Three, you are laughing maniacally. Four, you were well aware that Watson has been watching you from the window and you choose to do nothing about it. And five, you don't have underwear.
How did you know I didn't have underwear?
I have my ways. I love my new hair.
Nancy, I love my new hair too.
You did such a good job.
I love living with you. Thanks for asking me to move in.
Thank you for coming. I owe you a really big thank you.
Me?
Yes. You know, before you talked to my husband, he was like a really bad listener. And now he's like super good at it.
Oh no, Nancy, you're not asking me to move out, are you?
Uh,
Now that now that he's back?
this is awkward. Two is a couple. Three.
Give me that fork.
Wait a second. It's not you. It's just we're doing so well.
I thought we had something special, Nancy. I poured my heart out to you.
I,
I trusted my hair to you. We wore nighties together.
yeah, that was
Slept
all.
in the same bed.
Oh,
Charlie here. Someone call?
yeah, I called because I got bad news, Charlie.
Sure, tell me. Tell Charlie.
Well, as the constable here, I'm always the first to know, and your wife was stabbed by a fork last night. She's in critical condition.
My wife?
Yes, your wife, and she won't talk to anybody about it.
Surely you mean someone else's wife. Because I'm not married.
You're not married to Nancy?
Oh, Bobby's going to be so upset. Oh my God, I can't believe it. You know, I'm the constable in Bobby's neighborhood, and you know, I consider him like family to me. Buddy, you mind if I break the news to him?
You know what? Please do.
Bobby,
Yes,
I
Constable.
got a call from one of my colleagues over at the other side of the neighborhood.
Yeah?
I know I'm usually cheerful, but I got some bad news for you.
What
I
what's
can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's
what
Nancy.
what about her?
It was a fork.
Yeah? A fork. She's always
She's
eating.
gone. She's gone.
She's gone
She's gone.
to the mall?
Bobby, Nancy's dead.
No! No! Oh, no! Oh, Nancy! Just started listening to the things you have to say, and now you're gone. Oh, I need to speak with my pain. I need to speak.
Sure, Sherlock.
Yes. What is it, pain?
Sherlock, this is your pain.
Pain. What can I do to make you stop torturing me?
Just tell us what happened, like you always do, Sherlock. Tell
Uh,
us how it went down and how you knew.
5 things, I guess.
Yeah? 5 things that led you to know that Nancy would die by fork by her best friend.
1, Her friend never had food on that fork, and it was unusually sharp. 2,
Wait, slow down. Wait, say that again.
1, her friend never had food on that fork, and it was unusually. Ah!
Keep going.
Oh my God. 2,
Keep going.
2, um, 2. She had a strange hat that is indicative of someone who is very jealous. 3, she had a suspicious looking cup that never had liquid in it, and she gave it to me as if she might be unbalanced. 4, she wore pink underwear. I don't know why that's important, but it just comes to my mind right now. And 5, he had great taste in pistachios.
My best friend Sherlock, he knows it all.
Oh,
Hey,
talk
buddy.
about, talk about an ending. Wow.
Wow.
You know,
I'm just like Sherlock, aren't I? You're just like Watson.
I am. I feel like, yes, I feel like product placement is important. I feel like, everybody's got to pay the bills, but that was not subtle. That was not subtle.
I love the film noir style of cinematography where it just, zooms in on an object.
Beautiful. That was art. That was art.
That was art.
Well, until next time. See you later, my friend.
Stories collide.
Stories Calizzo.